Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast, and today we are going to talk about something quite deep. But don't worry, we will explain it in a simple and relaxed way.
Yes, and today's topic is about famous Indonesian thinker Tan Malaka and his book Nadia.
This book is actually quite challenging, but also very interesting. It talks about how we think and how we understand the world.
Actually, and as student, learning how to think is just as important as learning what to think.
So today we will break it down step by step. We will talk about what Nadia is and its main ideas and why it still matters today. Okay, let's start with basic. What is Nadia?
Nadia is concept introduced by Anwar. The work is the itself-study of the materialism reality of learning and learning.
That sounds complicated already. Can you make it simpler?
Of course, basically, Nadia is a way of the thinking that encourages people to ask, listen, feelings and critical thinking instead of believing.
Why did Malaka create this concept?
At that time, many people still believe in myths and tradition ideas. They wanted society to become more logical and spiritual.
So, in a way, you want to change the mindset of society.
Yes, exactly. They believe that progress starts from the way people think.
Now let's go deeper. Can you explain each part of Nadia more clearly?
Sure, let's start with materialism. It mind focusing on real, physical things, things that can be observed and proved.
So, not based on imagination or superstition.
Exactly. The way we have dialectic with is about understanding. As understanding change, it teaches us that everything is always changing and often involves contradiction.
Can you give an example, maybe?
For example, in society, there are always different opinions. From the difference, new ideas can emerge.
That's actually very relatable.
And the last one is logic. This is about thinking clearly, step by step, and making reasonable conclusions.
So all of three work together?
Yes, to form a complete way of thinking.
Okay. Now let's talk about today. Is Nadia still relevant?
Yes, very welcome. Today, we live in the digital era where information is spread very fast.
And sometimes we don't even notice if the information is true or not.
Exactly. Many people believe things without checking first.
So how does Nadia help in this situation?
Mandela teaches us to question information, analyze it, and not accept it immediately.
So it's like a tool to fight disinformation.
Yes, you can say that.
Do you think students today already apply this way of thinking?
Not always. Sometimes students
Okay, let's look at the other side. Are there any criticism of Nabil?
Yes, some people think Nadia focus too much on knowledge and mathematics.
What's the problem with this?
The problem is that it might ignore spiritual, emotional, and cultural aspect of life.
Oh, okay. So it can feel too cold or too rational.
Yes, exactly.
But isn't balance important?
That's the key point needed, but learning and values.
So instead of rejecting Nabil, we can combine it with our perspectives.
Yes, there will be more blends of effort.
Okay. Okay, now let's reflect a bit. After learning about Nabil, what can we take from it?
For me, it reminds us to always think before believing something.
It also teaches us to be more careful with information.
And to stay open-minded but still critical.
I think it also challenges us to improve the way we think, not just what we think.
Okay. Right. So today we learned that Nabil is not just a book, but a way of thinking that encourages logic, analysis, and awareness.
And in today's world, that kind of thinking is more important than ever.
As students, we should practice critical thinking in our daily lives.
Especially when dealing with information.
And always try to see it from different perspective.
Alright. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for listening and see you next time.